The following phrase will be stuck in your head until you listen to Left-Handed Radio. That phrase is
Left-Handed Radio.
Duh.
If boredom in your chores seems to be your quandary, you're in the right place. It's the Podcast for Laundry. Hi, everybody. This is Podcast for Laundry. I'm your host, Brett Davis. This is the podcast that's meant to be listened to while you're doing your laundry and no other time. And we've got a real fun show. I'm in a bit of a weird mental state, which I'll get to, but I don't want to do a disservice to our guest. You know him as America's Sweetheart. He's a comic that performs all around New York. Here's Nick Naney.
And Jersey, too. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Nick Naney. Hey.
How are you doing today?
You know, I'm excited for whatever this is, you know.
You never listened?
You know, I skimmed.
Okay.
I skimmed, you know.
Because, you know, it's universal. Everybody does laundry.
It's true. Except for the poor.
I would say the poor do their laundry more than the rich.
The poor do their laundry. What, you mean like in a stream? Like they do it like by hand in a stream?
What kind of poor people? Are like train hoppers?
Just general poor. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the truly derelict might not do their laundry, but I think people that have any.
I thought you were like. I mean, I don't know how much we want to get into it this early in the podcast.
Let's get into it.
Okay. I would assume you do a podcast about laundry.
Actually, hold on. It's the no spin zone. Hold for bumper. Now we can say whatever we want.
Okay. So you do this podcast about laundry, and I was like, all right, we're going to just record in Brett's apartment, and now we're actually in a laundromat.
Yes.
I was not expecting this.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should have listened to the podcast.
I skimmed.
Yeah. But I should mention that we are in Bright Laundry Land on Stanton Street here in the beautiful Lower East Side.
A very nice back room, I got to add. This is...
Well, yeah. It's a bit spacious. You know, when you think about the Lower East Side in popular culture...
Mm-hmm. Wait, pause. I'm going to think about the Lower East Side in popular culture.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I think of clotheslines going from window to window.
Sure.
And, you know, tiny streets filled with happy families.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just scum. It's yuppie scum.
It's one way to look at it. Yeah.
Sure. But
Yeah.
we were talking about the poor.
Sure. And so you have this podcast for laundry, about laundry, by laundry, and one would assume that it would make you a laundry historian.
I know a lot about we've done the history of laundry.
Oh, did we do it?
Well, we did on our side.
Did we? Yeah.
Forever Dog put out the history of laundry as a special episode.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, enlighten me.
With Ike Famadou. Well, you could just listen to that.
Okay. Well, everybody, you might want to stop your episode with me and listen to another episode.
Yeah.
To delve right into that.
But if you want to know more about Nick and his laundry experience, stay tuned.
Stick around. But
first, we're going to do some business. I'm putting a bottle of Tide detergent on the table.
Sure.
The label is facing you. And if any point during the conversation you want to turn the tide, all you need to do is spin the bottle.
Cute. Oh, that's really cute.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I interrupted your spiel.
Yeah, all you need to do
go
is,
on, Spielberg. Let's hear it.
All you need to do is turn the laundry detergent, the label, away from you, and you will literally be able to turn the tide of the conversation.
Oh, fantastic! Wow, what control.
Cool. So, Nick, are you done talking about the poor?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. That
kill the poor
culminates the no spin zone section. Nick Naney, kill the poor. Now we jump into our another section. It's called "What's Your Turge?"
What's
for
my
bumper? What's your turge, Nick?
What's my turge. I'm gonna assume that is an abreve of detergent.
Yes.
And I am going to say, not dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice
is what I would say. Yeah.
What do you mean by dealer's choice?
I'm a drop off man.
Yeah.
I make the drops. I make the drops.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at this. Oh, you're so fucking tense now.
Well, no, this is a weird week for me. Last week we had guests Martin Urbano and Kelsey Kane on.
Sure, lovely people.
Very lovely. Well, see their true colors, and maybe you don't think so. But
yeah,
I think the thing that I've noticed is that I think every guest we've had on drops off.
Is that true?
Pretty much, yeah. Which makes me doing a podcast about the act of doing laundry meant to be listened to while you're doing the act of doing laundry. It's tough. And this is New York City. Most people don't have in-house washer dryers. Right. Most people, if they're living here, they can afford maybe $10 a month to drop off their stuff, and that's fine. But they challenged me to do drop off.
Yeah.
And it was different.
You tried it?
I tried it.
You can only really get like 3 minutes into a podcast when you do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, I love the laundromat. I've been doing my family's laundry for years. Growing up, I have been doing my laundry multiple times per week. In my own life, I love it. It's the corridor of dreams, as I like to say.
It's the corridor of dreams.
Yeah, like the laundromat. It's just a safe haven. There's a beautiful white noise that all machines make. Everything's clean. Everything's well lit, bright. Sometimes they're open 24 hours. It's instant access. I've toured to pretty much every laundromat, at least in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and the majority of Queens. I love laundromats. It's my passion. So me doing this drop-off business is a bit sacrilege.
Ugh, you poor little man.
What?
You poor little man.
What does that mean?
Are you being for real right now? This is not a bit.
You're not a bit.
Oh, God.
What makes me a poor little man? I think I'm wealthy with laundry.
What is it? What corridor of dream? It's to clean shit out of your undies. What do you?
Why are you saying shit out of my undies?
Well,
Why would you bring that up?
I'm being flippant to make a point, but I'm just. Yeah.
You know what? Can we jump in? I don't mean to.
Yeah, let's turn the tide. I'm going to turn the tide.
No.
I just turned it.
All right. This is the clothesline. Hold for bumper. Nick, what would you like to air out on the clothesline?
Ooh.
What's been a real stick in the mud for you?
A real stick in the mud.
What's been some lint in your trap?
God, you are. Wow, you're something else. You know that.
What?
Well, just everything about this is so insane.
What is insane about it?
No, I think Trump's response to Puerto Rico is terrible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. What about you? What's up with you?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I recently dropped off for the first time. And I know there are bigger issues going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Puerto Rico's devastated. Florida and Texas are not in great shape either.
Yeah.
We're on the brink of potential war.
Right.
And but this drop-off business is...
That's at the forefront of your mind right now?
Yes.
Ugh. God.
So...
Okay, explain to me why is this so like... Because you seem to be taking a very extreme stance here.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so detrimental to your whole concept of laundry and laundromats?
Well, I do laundry multiple times per week.
What the fuck is going on in your life that you need to do laundry several times a week?
Everyday wear and tear.
Everyday wear and tear?
Yeah. You know, you get You get a
How many
Dusty,
outfits do you have?
Get about 6 that I circle.
6 that you circle?
Yeah. 2 pairs of pants, 4 shirts, a sweater, a button up for if I have to go to court. So I did drop off for the first time. And I also have many pairs of underwear, and I thought it would be fine. I went to my local laundromat, the Quick Wash, and I walked up to Mia, who works there, and I said, "This is going to sound crazy, but I am dropping off today," and she was concerned.
She was concerned.
And I explained to her that it's for the show,
Mm-hmm.
which she is a fan of. Hi, Mia. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Mia.
And she was like, "All right, I'll see you later. Are you picking up today? Like they could do it in a day?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "No, take your time. Dude, I'll pick it up tomorrow at noon." And then I was just had the day free. And I just started walking. And I walked from Bushwick into Manhattan. I walked up like towards Harlem, past Harlem. I found myself just like in some park.
Mm-hmm.
And by that point, I didn't have my wallet on me, so I just slept in the park.
What? What are you talking about?
I didn't have my wallet with me.
Why would you walk
'cause it was
that
just
far?
I'm kind of just in a daze, aimlessly walking.
Yeah, I get that. I get the walking, but it's just there's no
So a few
because
very friendly police officers kind of woke me up. I explained that I am not a derelict, I'm not a vagrant.
Mm-hmm.
The sweats and the clothes I was wearing was because it's laundry day.
Sure. Yeah.
So ironic. And they were very nice and respectful, and they allowed me to leave. And I had a long walk back. Pretty much with the stops I took, I got there about the time when I said I'd go pick it up. So I headed back in, and Mia was very weird to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Because maybe because you were quite a sight at this point.
I didn't look great. She could tell I was wearing the same clothes that I
Uh-huh.
had on the day before.
Yeah.
But with
Probably
a
had
little more.
a stench about you.
I did have
More
a
than
stench.
usual.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that. So I've been doing my own laundry since I can remember.
Mm.
And
So you have to do your own laundry because otherwise you enter a fugue state where you have to walk several miles without a wallet. This is why you have to do laundry, because you're mentally unwell.
I didn't think. Well, you're jumping to conclusions. That is not why. I just do laundry because I love to do laundry, and it's a fun thing for me to do. I didn't know I would enter this fugue state, as you put it. I was just kind of thinking about my life and where I am, and Mia handed me back the laundry that she did not clean.
Why didn't she clean it? Hi Mia, what the heck?
It's not Mia's fault. Mia was very polite about it, but would not look me in the eye. And I guess I have. You mentioned it before. I had lots of
Pickles?
not fecal matter in my
Well, yeah,
underwear.
that's the kids are calling it pickles these days. So,
I had pickles.
Yeah, that's a hard jar to open.
Yeah. And I never knew it was a problem, but it's never come up.
So wow. So you've been doing your laundry for years, and this is something that you weren't aware is like something you shouldn't be doing this.
Doing what?
You shouldn't be putting dirty clothes that have pickles on them.
Well, I do my laundry all the time. They're
And you
never
put-
dirty. They go off my body into the hamper. But
Yeah, but you can't, you have to remove the fecal matter.
I do. And the washing machine does it.
No. Brett, that's wrong. You can't, no. You got to scoop.
Scoop what?
The pickles. Hold the pickles.
What is that? I don't what is the pickles referring to?
Pickles refers to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's not enough to scoop, but it's a pretty, you ever melt a Tootsie Roll and then let it harden again?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of like in there.
Brett. It's terrible. That's shameful.
Well, I asked people to come on and open up, like a Marin, like a Hardwick, and I would be lying if I didn't open up myself.
You got to open up yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So
so
I shit my pants and they won't let me do drop off. I do it all the time. I didn't realize it was a problem.
yeah.
I'm in a relationship, but it's not sexual. So people don't really see my underpants ever.
Mm-hmm. But they smell it though. I mean, I could smell it now.
Well, no,
And
no, you can't.
Yes, I can, Brett.
No, you can't.
Yes,
You
I
did
can.
not say anything beforehand.
Well, that was, being polite. But once I'm on mic, all bets are off. I tell it like it is. When
I'll
I'm
have
on the
you know
mic.
that I did not defecate once today.
Tell that to my nostrils.
You're just being an asshole. No pun intended.
Maybe so.
So that's me.
Great. Well, I'm glad we aired that out on the clothesline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for the clothesline?
Sure.
Too bad. It's time for Give It a Spin. Over bumper. Nick, what are you spinning these days?
What am I spinning?
I felt good about getting that out of.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to say it.
And I did it. I did the drop off. They can't. Martin and Kelsey can't be like, oh, you didn't do it. I did it.
Did you?
I did it.
I don't know.
I eventually had to wash my clothes
Yeah.
by myself.
Why can't you just go into the toilet? What's going on?
I do shit my pants.
Well, how often are you shitting your pants?
I never shit my pants.
What do you just said that you shit your pants
No,
and you
well,
tried to have it done at drop off.
I have shit in my pants. Is true. That is factual.
Right now. Yeah,
But
I can smell it right now.
No, I didn't defecate today, but I don't just go to the bathroom in my pants. I guess I don't wipe.
You gotta wipe. What are you doing?
I mean, the fabric feels better on my rear end than paper does.
The fabric, like
Yeah.
your pants.
The underwear fabric. It's a lot softer on my sensitive anus than.
Well, Brett, when was the last time you used toilet paper? Because there have been advancements in technology.
Well, growing up, my family had a bidet.
Okay.
So I would.
Those are
use
very
that.
fun.
Those are very fun.
Yeah, I used one in Tokyo. It was fantastic.
They're great.
Yeah.
They feel really good on your anus.
Mhm.
But paper seems barbaric. And then, like, what do you have?
You
gloves?
calling that barbaric?
Do you have gloves that you put on so that
No.
when your fingers are just like a thin piece of paper away from human feces?
Yeah, and then you go you wash them with some water and some soap.
Yeah, but I mean, I just skip that altogether. I just pull them right up. They're sealed. No one is seeing my underpants. They're under a level of pants.
Well, let me tell you, people can smell it in the back room of a laundromat when we're doing a
I
podcast.
didn't go to the bathroom today.
Yeah.
This is freshly put on my body.
Yeah,
I
I
took
know
a
you didn't go to the
shower.
bathroom. You went to the bathroom in
Ha,
here.
ha, ha. Yeah, I didn't go to the bathroom in here. What are you spinning these days?
What am I spinning? You mean like records or
Yeah, what if you're let's say you do laundry because you don't. But what kind of
Sure. Let's see. What am I? LCD sound system. I'm still listening to
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
New
very
record.
Good.
Really
yeah.
good.
Yeah. How Do You Sleep? Great song. Also
Poorly.
something for you to think of. Yeah, think about. Yeah.
Yeah, poorly.
Yeah. How are you sleeping with that fucking butt that's crammed with pickles?
My butt is not crammed with pickles. I get it all out into a toilet like a normal person.
It doesn't sound like it, and it doesn't smell like it, and that's the spin zone.
This isn't the no. Do you want to go back to the no spin zone?
Hey, Forever Dog listeners, it's Jonathan Braylock,
Draw Milligan,
and James III
from Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood. This year, we have seen what staying silent can do, and right now, you have an unprecedented opportunity to speak up, cast your vote, and be heard.
It's never too early to register to vote, but it might be too late before you know it.
We want to help make it easy for you to register and have a plan for November 3rd or before if early voting is an option in your state so that your country can finally reflect your values.
Yes, go to foreverdogpodcast.com/vote to register. Check on your registration often. You should do it like every day to make sure and learn how to fill out your ballot.
I don't know about every day, but listen.
Every day.
All right, still register.
Good. Am I good? All right.
Gotta make sure people care.
All right, each state is different, so make sure you're following local rules and regulations. And remember, your voice, your vote. That's foreverdogpodcast.com/vote.
Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
Yeah, but y'all better vote.
All right, go vote.
Hello, Forever Dog listeners. This is Julie Klausner.
And I'm Tom Sharpling.
And we host a podcast called Double Threat on the Forever Dog Network that we are commanding you to subscribe to. Tom, what is Double Threat?
Well, thank you for asking, Julie. Double Threat's a show where you and I listen to clips of things that drive us up the wall, and we make fun of them, and we make each other laugh, and we have a great time doing it.
And we watch silly things and listen to silly clips like Alec Baldwin interviewing Woody Allen on his podcast, which was a nightmare from hell.
And did you know that disgraced pizza magnate Papa John is giving tours of his mansion over on TikTok? We do, because we watched it, and it was not good.
By the way, we should also mention that the AV Club named us one of the best podcasts of 2020 because they did, and it's true, and we are, baby.
And here on Double Threat, we got great guests. We had guests like Deezus and Mero,
Bob the Drag Queen,
Patton Oswalt,
Io Adebri.
And that, my friends, is just the tip of the iceberg.
That
Double
is.
Threat comes out each and every Monday, and you can subscribe on the Forever Dog Network, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Do it. Subscribe. Goodbye.
Can you afford to not know what left-handed radio is? You probably answered no, right? That's where you landed?
No, I'm loving
Do you
the
have
spin.
something to say?
I live the spin.
Fine. He likes LCD sound system. Here's the next segment. It's called Bleach Please. Hold for bumper.
These are long bumpers, let me tell you.
The Bleach Please one is long. Nick, what makes you say Bleach Please?
What makes me say bleach, please?
Say it like I did.
Bleach, please!
What makes you say that?
It's definitely friends of mine who don't know how to take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see like a friend who just like is unwell,
Yes.
needs help in so many ways, and you want to tell them like, bleach, please.
Yeah. Do you have a friend that's maybe dealing with some drug or
Sure.
alcohol abuse or?
You know, I mean, they're all kind of alcoholics of some form.
I mean,
but
we don't need to name names, but well, that is a tough
Joe Romo.
situation. That is a tough situation.
Yeah.
So you know that makes you angry though. Like, what do you do to take care of it?
Well, you know, I mean, it's always a simple bleach, please, to their face.
Mm-hmm.
Can get through.
I guess that is sometimes tough love.
That is tough love. Yeah.
Just bleach, please.
Bleach, please.
Bleach, please.
Yeah. You do that.
Your alcohol addiction is bothering everybody.
Mine?
No, that's what I'd say to follow it up.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe your alcohol addiction is bothering everybody. Bleach, please.
Yeah. Although they could take that to you meaning that you should switch to drinking bleach. It could be a threat. It could be a threat. Or a threat that you want them to kill themselves. What do you call
drinking
that?
bleach won't kill you.
No?
No, I've tried it.
You drank bleach, or
When I was a kid, I would be.
oh, that's right. He's a laundry freak.
No, I there was one time where I was locked in a laundromat overnight. My parents forgot to pick me up, and
It's like Night at the Museum, but terrible.
Not this laundromat. This laundromat was pretty special to me, and I was just getting weird, and I started drinking different detergents, bleach, whatever I could get my hands on.
You drank? Wow.
Mhm.
And you didn't get sick?
I wouldn't say that, but it didn't kill me.
Well, what happened to you? Did you go to the hospital?
I spit up on myself.
That's all?
I spit up on myself a lot. This was not a 24-hour laundromat, so there was a big surprise for the owners when I got back.
I'm pretty sure that if you drink bleach, you'll die.
I didn't. Maybe I'm Superman.
Not sure about that one.
Right. All right. Now we're going to play a little thing called Spin Cycle.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. Is it like the spin zone, or what are you spinning these days?
That's a very different segment than those.
Great. I love it. I'm a big fan of this podcast.
Spin Cycle. Hold for bumper. Dryer sheets.
What's
Dryer sheets
n-
is a lightning round segment.
oh, okay.
I guess you haven't listened
against
to the show.
them?
Detergent.
For it.
For everybody's for detergent.
Oh, I have to
your
pick one.
Yeah.
Shine.
Shine. Laundry carts.
No, thank you.
Quarter machines.
No, thank you.
TVs in the laundromat.
Yes, please.
Laundry baskets.
I'll take 3.
Drop-offs.
Yes.
What if you got shitty underwear?
Get
do
rid
you
of
do
the
then?
shitty. Get rid of the shitty underwear. Throw it in the fucking river.
Well, then I won't have any underwear.
You gotta scoop. You gotta scoop it out.
What do you keep saying scoop, and what do you scoop with? Because it's
use your
embedded
goddamn?
into the fabric.
Use your hands, and then use
Ew.
use your hands,
Ew.
and then put your fucking hands in the washing machine. Since you're so fucking obsessed with these washing machines.
Gross. I'm gonna get my nails in there and dig out the shit.
Yes.
You are a savage. Caveman. Scoop it out.
You're a fucking freak.
I'm not a freak.
Yes, you are. Nobody fucking does that.
Nobody does what?
Nobody shits themselves and then hands
I
it to
don't shit myself.
to poor
I go
Maya.
to the bathroom in a toilet.
Yeah, but then you don't wipe it, and you get it all over your clothes.
It's on my underwear, not all over my
That
clothes.
stain on your shirt. That is not. You told me that was
Pepsi.
That's not Pepsi.
It's Pepsi.
How come it's got like pieces of something in it?
I don't know. Debris.
What kind of debris Pepsi?
If-
Where are you buying
if
your
my shirt
Pepsi,
is-
friend?
If I spilled Pepsi on my shirt, I'm guessing airborne debris or dust or whatever is part of it. I'm
From
sure if I
where?
scrape it,
Airborne corn. Great. Now there's
it's shit.
poo particle. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. And now it's in the air.
It's not. In
I'm
the
breathing
air.
in your shit right now.
You're not breathing in my
Great
shit.
podcast.
It
Hey,
fell to the ground.
hey, Nick, come do my podcast and breathe my shit.
We are here at the Bright Laundryland on Stanton Street. How do you like this place? Is this your local laundromat?
No, it's not. It's very far from my neighborhood. Yeah. I drop off a block away from my house.
But this was a fun trip. You got to
It was so great. Yeah.
go to Sunshine Cinemas close by. You're a big movie buff.
I'm a big movie buff. Sunshine Cinema is very nice.
What's your favorite laundry-related movie?
My favorite laundry-related movie. My Beautiful Laundrette, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really great
Yeah.
great one.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fantastic guy.
not enough laundry.
Yeah. You would focus on that, yeah.
My favorite movies are The Laundromat, which is a TV movie from 1985,
Mm-hmm.
and then Laundromat, which is an indie film from 2008.
Are those the only movies you like?
Not the only ones.
Oh, yeah.
I also like The Sound of Music, because it's about a happy family.
You are so fucked up.
What?
You are just so...
People don't like The Sound of Music.
People love The Sound of Music. Yeah.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
I'm going to turn this tide around. Yeah. What's the next segment?
Well, we're really burning through the segments because you're being uncooperative and keep bringing up the shit.
Great.
Now it's time for Dirty Talk.
Yeah.
Hold for bumper. Dirty Talk is when we talk about how dirty have you been, and then you need to go to a laundromat.
Okay. That's good. How dirty have I been? Like figuratively or literally?
Like literally.
Literally. Playing around in the mud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do playing around the mud?
You know, just like hang out, like just sit around in the mud, play around.
Like as a kid?
Yeah, and also, you know.
As an adult?
Yeah.
Like a Woodstock sort of thing?
No, you know, just
What
have
are
a
you playing with?
spare Sunday. Go play around in the mud.
What do you do?
You make mud angels.
Mud
You
angels.
sling mud at people passing by on the street.
That's horrible.
They like it.
No, people walking down the street do not want
Yeah, they do.
mud flung at them.
Yeah, they do. They're always like, "Hey, what's going on?"
See, I think you're a dirty guy.
I am not. I'm not shitting myself. I'll tell you that
but
much.
if you
okay?
did, you'd scrape it out with your fingernails.
Yeah, I would. And then I'd clean myself. Okay.
So when
that's
you-
the difference
you
between
get
you
muddy-
and me.
you
All
get
right.
muddy
I
and
get
then you go to
dirty,
the
and you
laundromat
don't
and-
fucking.
I guess you drop off. It's like, oh, here's a bag of dirt.
No,
Clean it.
I pre-clean it. Okay.
Slave. You pre-clean it.
I do not call them slave.
So fine. So you pre-clean it. How do you pre-clean it?
You wash it. You wash it. You wash all the dirt.
In what?
You find some. After you play in the mud, you go find the nearest house. You knock on the door, say, "I'm all dirty. Let me in to clean myself, or I will find a way."
Okay, so that's the dirtiest you've ever been.
Yeah,
Playing around in the mud.
sure.
Which you do with some frequency.
I mean, you get a spare Sunday.
And what
Some time to
neighborhood
kill.
is this in? You're going to a house?
I drive. I like to go to suburban Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
They got really good mud there.
Good mud?
So, yeah,
What does that mean?
it's got good consistency. You know, not a lot of rocks. It's got good mouthfeel. You're gonna want good mouthfeel mud.
So you're putting the mud in your mouth?
Sometimes
You're-
it just gets in there.
Really casting judgment on me.
What?
You're eating mud.
Yeah, it's not like human fecal matter.
I can't help it. People go to the bathroom. And I think
Yeah,
toilet
people
paper
go to the-
is barbaric.
How is it barbaric? There's nothing barbaric about it.
Oh, there's some.
It's anti-barbaric.
There's some little piece of paper that you wouldn't dare write on, and it just falls apart.
Why would you want to write on it?
I'm just saying it's bad paper. It's bad paper that falls apart, and then you stick it in your butt or whatever. You make like a little carrot shape and you just shove it in there. Gross.
It's not carrot shape. What? Who told you carrot shape?
What do you mean?
Who shapes it like a carrot?
How do you get it in your butt?
You fold it, and then you just. I'm not gonna teach
Like
you
an
how to do
envelope?
this. Yeah, like an envelope.
Then you just stick it in
You
there
mail
and
it
walk
to the
around for the
toilet.
day. Great. That paper is going to be disintegrating in your butt all day.
It's not going in your fucking. You make an envelope. You take the leftover crud in your butthole. You seal the envelope, and you throw it in the toilet.
The toilet's going to get clogged if you're throwing paper in there.
It's not. No, the toilet knows.
How does the toilet know?
The toilet knows different types of paper, and
You're just lying now. Now you're just talking out of your ass. No pun intended.
finally somebody made a joke on this podcast. Yeah.
I don't like you, Nick. Our next segment
Never liked you.
is called The Agitator.
Oh, boy.
Nick, I think you're a sorry excuse for a human being, and I think you're dirty. I think you're casting judgment on me, but you're a dirty person, both in the mind and in the soul, and, of course, on the body with your muddy clothes.
Brett, I think you're scum.
This isn't your...
Oh, no?
No, the agitator is where I agitate you.
Oh, you agitate me. Okay.
Much like
All
the
right,
agitator
go ahead.
in a washing machine.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm
Nick,
not agitated.
I
I'm
think
calm
you're a
as hell.
bad friend. I think you were shocking when you exposed Joe Rumrell's alcoholism. We're not going to edit that out. You're just going to have to live with that and the consequences.
Can I speak?
Oh, you may speak.
Oh, yeah? Well, somebody had to call that out, okay? Because I'm tired of people being complicit about Joe's problems. We've all known he's been doing this for years,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to stop.
When you put it that way, I don't think it's so bad. Now it's time for the Spin Doctors. Hold for bumper. Just go ahead now. This is a letter. People listen to the show. They send in letters, and we just get to give advice. And once again, I'm not a trained laundry professional. I've never worked at a laundromat, but I have been doing my own laundry for my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope to give good advice. Dear Brett, love the show. Oh,
Very nice.
I recently did drop off for the first time,
Yeah.
and I realized that it's not as effective as doing your own laundry yourself. Not to mention, the woman working at the counter threw shade at me. Why do people do this? And why don't they appreciate the art of doing laundry? This is Bashful in Bushwick.
Wow, Bashful and Bushwick.
Longtime listeners of the show will know how I feel about this, so I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, Bashful and Bushwick, I think you need to take better care of yourself, and you need to maybe watch some YouTube tutorials on how to wipe your own ass.
I don't think Bashful and Bushwick said anything.
Well,
about-
I don't know what kind of email you got there, but I feel like I can smell how this person smells, and there's quite a stench coming from it of festering shit in their clothes.
I think that this listener, if they're a fan of the show, they probably do laundry a lot, so they probably don't
Yeah,
smell.
probably, Brett. Yeah.
But I had to
But I think definitely
delete the email.
Oh, you had to delete it. Look at that.
I
Yeah,
wrote a-
you know what? Looking over, that doesn't even look like an email. That looks like Notes app.
Well, I deleted the email and then switched to
Sure, yeah.
Notes app.
Yeah, I believe that.
So, let's say they aren't going to change their ways about wiping. I mean, it's just not a problem.
Sure.
It's not some. It's what do you think? That people are judging them for doing their own laundry and maybe casting judgment on them for the level of dirtiness that their laundry is. So, do you think it's okay that they do their own laundry all the time? And
I think it's fine, honey. Do it. Do your own laundry. Just keep that shit out of the machine.
okay, well, the shit has to go in the machine, or else
It's not going. Why would you?
the machine is self-cleaning.
The machine is not self-cleaning, and there shouldn't be shit in there. It's,
Okay.
it shouldn't. That's not how it should go.
Here's another letter.
Oh yeah, this one's good.
Dear Brett, I love the show. Like you, I have an alternative style of toilet care. How do you wipe? Sincerely, Bashful Bush.
Okay, well, first of all, you're gonna have to assess, what's going on down there. You're gonna have to. First of all, you take inventory of how it feels And then based on that, you take 1 or 2 squares toilet paper, you fold it, you scoop it into your anus, and you make a little envelope. You put some crud in there.
How far into your anus does it go?
As far as you can go.
Do you use
You got to stuff that envelope.
But it becomes a carrot shape, right?
Just forget about carrot shapes. Forget everything you know about carrot shapes. It's all about the envelope.
Okay, what if the envelope disintegrates in your...
Disintegrates?
Yeah.
Then it's almost as if the envelope never existed.
So you just leave it in there?
If it disintegrates, it's nothing. And you have to start the process all over again.
Well, it's not nothing. It's still paper matter.
If it's disintegrate, it's nothing.
Well, let's say it just rips apart.
It rips apart?
Congeals with your
Well,
other...
buddy, you're going to have an afternoon.
You're going to have to put a warning.
On this podcast or your butthole?
There's a lot of... I feel like when people are doing their laundry and listening to this podcast, there's a level of cleanliness. But I think I came in here with a sour mood.
Yeah, I'll say so. And a sour smell.
Nick, do you have anything to plug?
Sure. I have a show that I run every second Thursday with Joe Rumrell. But we're looking into getting a new co-host. It's called In the Sauce, and it's at Brooklyn Bazaar. Second Thursday of every month at 9:00.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just the stuffiness and the smell are just really kind of compacting me, and I'm just really anxious to get out of here.
That's fine.
Yeah, so there's that. And, that's about it.
And I have a plug myself on your advice. I actually have to admit I was bashful in Bushwick. And the first thing I'm going to do is...
I suspected that for a second.
The next time I have to use the toilet, I'm going to create a cone of toilet paper and shove it right in my butt.
Don't do the cone. Don't do the cone. Go on.
I don't
go
want
on
it to
YouTube.
disintegrate.
Just look up a tutorial on YouTube.
Okay. What do I type?
How to wipe my butt.
To wipe my butt?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a YouTube tutorial.
Dr. Paul here. I've got a silly one. Your kid keeps getting skid marks in their underwear. So we're talking about they're not wiping. Little streaks of poop in the underwear. Parents who do laundry, you're probably familiar with this.
Yeah.
It's normal, but what can we do
It's
about
normal.
it? Is this something we need to
It's
worry
normal.
about? Come
For
on,
kids.
be honest.
It's normal for
Did you
kids.
ever not totally get things wiped up perfect?
Be honest.
Maybe you wiped, but then, if there's a little stool in the rectal vault, some of it kind of leaks past, even though you've wiped
This guy's
well.
got a fun shirt
you got
on.
a little smears or, dirty underwear. Folks,
Thanks
parents,
to Paul
do
Thomas,
not
MD,
panic about this.
for this
This is
advice.
completely normal. Unless
Completely
your child
normal.
has encoparesis,
For kids.
which is very large, impacted
Encoparesis.
stool. I'll have another video on that. Take a look at that if that's your situation. But if we're talking your child has normal bowel movements, but they just can't seem to have clean underwear, what can you do about it? Well, first of all, don't panic. It's normal. Secondly,
Normal.
maybe
For kids.
you
It's
should
normal
show
for
your
kids.
and just be real lighthearted about it. How to wipe. Oh, here, I'll show you.
Okay.
So this is toilet paper. Actually, it's Kleenex. But you get your toilet paper. You're
Do I
done.
use Kleenex?
You wipe. Well,
I would
girls,
recommend
you're gonna
toilet
wipe
paper.
Front to back. So if you're sitting on
Front
the
to
toilet,
back.
you push it to the back. Or if you're reaching around, you pull.
Up,
Because
so
you
it
don't want to
comes
get
out of the
poop in
butt?
vagina. That can cause increased risk for urinary tract infections. Boys, you're a little luckier. Front, back, whatever. Reach around. Get yourself wiped off. Put it in the toilet when you're done, right? How about let's
See,
do
he
it
uses that
again.
technique.
So wipe in the toilet.
Very
Maybe a
easy for
third time.
boys.
All right, and you don't have to be rough, but you've got to be thorough. You've got to wipe your anus. Oh, here's the anus. Okay.
Here we go.
So
Wait,
we're gonna
he's
just wipe.
making
right?
a carrot
One
shape.
direction,
No,
do
he's
it
not.
again. We're gonna wipe the other direction. Do
Where,
it again,
what
wipe.
about that says carrot to you?
I thought he was
trick that
shoving
I've
it in
had
there.
to use and taught my children who seem to all have trouble with this issue Because you know what? If you haven't wiped well, now you've got sore bottoms, you've got rashes. One of my kids could barely walk. He couldn't hardly go to work.
You could barely walk in here.
So bad. He needed a barrier cream. I taught them, if you're somewhere where you can do this, get your toilet paper, get enough of it wadded up, and get it slightly damp. And then you wipe.
That might help you.
Right? With a damp cloth. Now it's really clean. Get one more, dry one, wipe gently. Now you're clean. So some of us...
Hey, Nick, thanks so much for being on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Brett. Real pleasure.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team and liking our page on Facebook.
Illegal bondware was just downloaded to your brain. That's the opposite of malware. Listen to Left-Handed Radio.